Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Those of you that are new here, welcome to Debo's Nation. Today we got a good one for you. It's a Selmo getting locked out of the courthouse.
Take these two gentlemen outside, please.
What? What? Oh, look who's here. You're the one that rushed us out. Wasn't it you? Oh, we're back here. How do you feel, loser? We're in Middletown, Ohio, at the city building. We're gonna see if they respect our First Amendment right to video record. I'm sorry?
If anybody videotaping on your phone,
Yeah, we're working on a story.
you can't videotape it here. See, look up here. It's a sign saying you're not allowed to video.
Are you a police officer, sir?
I'm the bailiff.
Yeah, is there a supervisor we could speak to, please?
No.
I think we all saw that coming. That's part of their script.
You state the law, so we know which law you're talking about.
Okay. I'll get somebody so y'all can talk to it.
Thank you.
Turn your cameras off, please.
Is that like a law? Come on, Anselmo, get it out.
The public building.
Right, but you can't do any of the court stuff. Says it up here. Do
I know, but
anything
that's not
court.
that's not a
Don't
law.
claim anything to court.
That's not a law. We're not in the court, sir. We're in a public area.
Well, right now this is part of the court because COVID virus.
What is that? What does COVID have to do with anything,
People
sir?
can't go in. A lot of people can't go in.
I'm not trying to go in.
It ain't
The reason why he says it's COVID is because they have to sit people further and further apart of each other, not because of her taking your rights away. Oh yeah, and put a mask on us.
got nothing to do with you.
So don't talk to me.
Is there a Benjamin
What you just say?
here?
What you just say?
I said don't talk to me.
Well, you don't talk to me then.
You're the one that started,
You cannot film.
sir. Could you please get away from me?
Yeah, I appreciate it, but if you see the sign on the door that
Yeah.
says you
Yeah, I'm
need to
trying
have
to.
a mask
Yeah,
on
this
to
is a.
come in
Are you a
I
supervisor?
to the building.
Can we have a supervisor,
I'm a
please?
bailiff, okay?
Okay, can we have a supervisor, please?
Sure, you can have a supervisor.
Thank you very
thank
much.
you. Appreciate it. Oh, in the right. But as soon as you enter the building, your First Amendment is gone. Your Second Amendment is gone. Your Fourth Amendment is gone. So I mean,
Your First Amendment when you go to court is not gone. You can say whatever you want in court. Your Second Amendment, you're not. Nobody's going to be letting you carry a weapon in there. And your Fourth Amendment, everybody's getting searched at the courthouse. So I don't know. I don't know what your point is.
now he say he don't want to talk, but he's talking to me. I'm not trying to be rude to anyone. I'm just doing minding my own
I ain't
business.
trying to be rude. You told me don't talk to you.
You said delete the video though. Why would?
Right, stop video. Because you told me to get a supervisor. I said stop video.
I mean, why would I
You
have to
can
do?
talk to the supervisor right
Okay,
there.
okay, that's fine.
He's being very facetious.
I've been nothing but courteous and professional.
Are you a police officer?
Nope, I am the court administrator. Step out that way and we will speak outside since neither of you have masks on and there's a note up threat that says this building
that like-
contains
You
one.
said there's a threat?
No, I said because you neither have masks on and this building has an order on the front that says you must have
I have
one.
a medical exemption.
Then we will go talk outside in the fresh
Are you
air
guys
and then
police
outside.
officers?
No, I
Okay.
run the court.
Okay.
Can we
Let's
get a
go.
police officer, please?
No, let's go.
No, you're not a cop. You can't just tell us.
Let's go.
You can't just touch people.
Gentlemen,
We're waiting for. We'll wait for the police.
outside and wait for
We're
them.
working. This is a public area, sir. We have the right to be
You're
here.
in the court area, which is the court jurisdiction.
We haven't been past the security area, sir. Sir, we're part of the press. Please have some
Step out
respect.
and we will speak.
Well, we're speaking right here, sir. What's
No,
the
because you
problem?
don't have a mask on. We will speak out
That's
there.
not a law, sir. That's not a law.
Actually, it's a court order from this court.
It's not a law.
Step out, please.
Sir, can we have a supervisor, please?
I am the supervisor.
Oh God, that was funny. That's funny shit right there. Again, you're not the press. You're a YouTuber with your own views. Superior Court ruling Green versus Washington found that the statutory definition of the news media requires an entity to have a legal identity separate from the individual. And plus, your channel is monetized, so this is also commercial use.
failed to comply with the lawful order of this court.
That's not a law. That's why we're trying to explain to you.
You're digging yourself a hole, dude. You're digging yourself a hole.
Why? I mean, we've been nothing but we're not being rude to any of you guys.
Yes, you are.
What have I said that's rude?
The man in charge gave you an order and
You
you
have to go to
refused to follow.
supervisor. There he is.
I know, but we follow the law. You guys are talking about rules and stuff. We haven't broken them. We're not in the court. We're at the city hall.
By order of the Supreme Court,
Hi.
any building that contains a
Hi.
courtroom
Hi.
is a courtroom.
You're like, hi.
Take these two gentlemen outside, please.
What? What?
Why are you
They're
out
out of the court area. Step out.
Here we go. They're being tyrants. They're being tyrants. Being tyrants.
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
Why are we being kicked out for no reason?
That's the courthouse. I'm not in the courthouse.
Let's go.
Let's speak. Let's speak.
631, Officer Singleton.
Don't touch me. Don't touch
Get
me.
out. Go.
Don't touch me, pimple face.
Come on.
What's your name and badge number?
631, I told you.
Now come outside. Come outside and talk
Let's
to us.
speak to us because you can't
We
just
done told
speak.
you
You
guys
just gave us
everything.
unlawful orders. You just gave us unlawful orders.
No.
Yeah, we'd like to speak to the police. We have the right.
I need a
Police
supervisor.
department's downstairs.
I need a
I-
supervisor.
I understand.
They're in the lobby downstairs.
No, I need you to call. It's your duty to call
No, it's
supervisor.
not.
Yes,
I'm
it
not
is.
working.
If
I'm not working.
if I
You're not working? Why are you
then
giving?
can't enforce
I'm in
law.
court.
Then you can't
Yes,
enforce
I can.
law.
Yes, I
This
can.
is not a lawful order.
Read the laws.
This is
Go read the laws.
No,
Go
I did read the law.
Okay.
Okay, what law goes against the First Amendment? Sure.
Wow. Okay, we'll go to the police. It's okay. We'll be back. We'll be back. Tyrants.
Tyrants putting their hands on me. Everybody wants to touch.
You guys got kicked out. That's awesome. I love seeing you guys do the walk of shame like you tell everybody else.
me. Pimple face wants to touch me.
Now they're going to be Karens or Darrens or whatever they're called. They're going to go to the police and tell on these guys upstairs. They get to take the long walk down the corridor to the police station. The only people I see here breaking the law are you guys, so you better get yourself in check before you get some bracelets to wear home. Now you're both being Karens, like you call everybody else who goes and tells the police. And he barely touched you, he just grazed your arm, he didn't assault you.
When I'm coming out here, they just want masks on here, but you can't be removed for not wearing a mask.
I know. I was just physically removed.
Yeah.
I asked for a supervisor. I was very polite. I just want to be able to take a couple pictures.
Who removed you?
Police from upstairs
Cops,
and
everybody. They disturbed our peace, sir. These people broke the
and
law.
violated our rights. I just want to be able to go up there, conduct my business, and be on my way.
And you look like you're a guy in charge. So
So you were up in the courts, though, correct?
No.
we didn't go through the security area.
Yeah, we didn't pass that security.
Okay, that's something you take up with the courts because they called us up there. They control that upstairs. That would be Steve Longwood.
Well, unfortunately, so you're law enforcement. That's the executive branch. The judicial branch,
Okay.
they can't make laws. That's for the legislative branch. And even if they could make laws, they can't make laws that violate our constitutionally protected rights.
Not only that, these people were being disorderly. If anyone is disorderly, they get detained and arrested right away. We've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, what's going on? Did we go upstairs?
All right.
Well, we just need somebody to escort us while we do our business because we want to conduct business at the city hall and without being harassed.
They wouldn't let me get a public records request in the main lobby because I was with them. I have a mask on. Yeah.
Okay, public records request, those are made up.
They said you have to wear a mask. You have to wear a mask, and they were very intimidating, and they rushed us out of the building. Physically. So
So they physically grabbed you?
They physically pushed us
they
out of the building.
Yep,
Do you know who the officers were?
multiple.
We have one on video saying his name, but the other officer didn't want to give his name badge.
The guy pushed his hand, he had a coffee in the other hand, he was no threat to you at all.
What was the position?
And
Bailiff?
he just nudged you, guided you in the right direction.
These tyrants
You don't know
just
where you're
came out and
they physically removed us. They're being disorderly. Are you serious? Oh God, they're not being disorderly. You guys are the one causing the shit. Act your age, not your wage. Okay, come on, like seriously, like any of you guys out there that have a head on your shoulders, you have to understand that these guys are dead wrong on what it's pointless. They're hurting the Constitution more than they're helping it. They're gonna make laws that are gonna combat this, or they might make laws where you can't monetize your channel if you're being rude or anything to police. I mean, it's coming. It's already in Washington. It's not a public area, dumbass. They told you they had to expand the area because of COVID, but you can't get that through your... Are you that naive that you can't even understand what they're telling you?
We are never disorderly. We never break the law anywhere we go. There was some officers upstairs who...
You can't get it through your head that they had to expand it upstairs for COVID reasons because of spacing. It's like that everywhere. It's like that in courtrooms. It's like that in every aspect of our life right now. Anselmo, you guys are causing the problem, and I don't know how many times you have to say 250 million views. If you do not follow the mask order to protect the spread of the virus... Oh my God, assault and battery. He just grabbed your arm. Not even grabbed it. He just kind of pushed it. Come on, come this way. You can be trespassed for not complying with this executive order. Doesn't mean that you can just go anywhere and roam freely. It just means that they have to do something else so that you get the same service that everybody else is getting. But they don't need to let you roam freely.
Were you guys in the court and you were
No.
asleep because you didn't have a mask? Or
No, we never even went up to the security checkpoint. We were in the main public lobby, and that's a different argument for a different day. But we didn't even go next to the security checkpoint. We were just filming, and I wasn't even filming.
Yeah, they
Just kicked
got
us out
triggered
for not
because
having
we
a
were
mask on.
filming.
And they kicked me out because I was with them. I had one.
So we were physically removed and had our rights violated against 18 USC 2004 and our First Amendment as well.
well, that's like I said, that's the court. If you have an issue with the way they handled it, that's
Sir,
going to
respectfully,
be.
that's not a court. It's a public lobby.
Okay.
And one more second. And then
If something goes up there, who's coming to get the bad guys?
Steve is
Who
in
is Steve
charge of the
Longworth?
court. He's the clerk of courts up there.
Okay, so you're very familiar.
Does he arrest people whenever they break the law up there? Okay, they call you guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thanks for that history lesson or law question that you answered, Whisk Boy. The use of force mandate for police officers are they're allowed to use one level of force higher than the force that's being exerted on them. So if they tell you to move and you don't move, well, you're at a stalemate. So the only possible way to get you to move is to move you, which means to guide you. They're not assaulting you.
Legislative creates a law, and due to the supremacy clause in the Constitution, even if the judicial or legislative branch made up something that was unconstitutional, you can't have anything that's unconstitutional. So they can make up any law or court order.
but at this point, he doesn't care about that.
Personally
At this
think
point,
you have narcissistic behavior. You're all about yourself. How many times do we got to hear these 200 million views?
and we want to press charges because no one has the right to physically remove us from a public area. Real quick.
And I'll go talk to them and see their side. I just got it third hand of you guys were out here and maybe need assistance. That's
It
why I'm
doesn't
here.
make a difference about their side. We have the incident
We have-
entirely on video, and it's we should be able to go up there with you. It's our constitutional right to be in a public lobby.
Also, we have
There's
over-
no law that stops us from doing so.
Also, we have over 200 million combined views on the internet. So, you know, a lot of people are watching you right now. You know how you guys make split second decisions?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of them.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your viewers.
No, it's not
Talk to
view-
them. Anywhere you want to go, they're asking you not go into court. Like I said, they got rules about the mask. That's their rules. That's not
But we
mine.
can enter the building, right?
Sure,
Okay.
but
You can walk upstairs, just don't go behind the pillars. That's what they asked. I guess that's part of the
no, they
court.
kicked us out of the public lobby. We just want to be able to go.
You can be at like here. I'll show you.
That's what I want to say.
Why don't you walk us over there so that we can feel safe?
Walk with us real quick there, so they know.
If you call what that guy did assault and battery, you better hope you never get to prison. Because it's a whole different ball game. And they didn't assault and batter you at all. You're lying.
Outfits you guys have on. They were back eating lunch or something, I guess. Or something. I don't know. They just said they were in the back. There's two officers in the back.
The chief said we don't have to wear a mask in there. They can't kick you out for it.
I guess in the court, like I said, I'm hearing all this third hand. I haven't even talked to them yet. But
Can't you guys find
you right
something
here and
better?
film, do whatever you need to do.
But we were right here. I'm gonna show you exactly where we were at.
Well, don't walk back there, please. If that's-
I mean, sir, this is. I understand, but this is not a secure area. Look.
Well, I'll talk to these guys real quick, okay? Just
All right, no problem.
You just talked to the chief.
There you go. They back in here filming again.
You see, the problem is the camera.
This is a secure area. You may step out that way and report to the public.
You don't tell me what to do.
Step out.
Don't tell me what to do. What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong
This
with
is Steve Longworth. He's the one that's the clerk of court.
It's the First Amendment, sir. I'm not in a secured area, so you guys gonna kick us out for no reason? What about our rights?
Okay. Relax, okay?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Kyle Burgess here, Burgess.
So what's the goal of all this?
The goal is to see how much this city respects our rights, sir. This is something very serious.
Right.
You see, you guys are being disorderly right now. You're creating a scene in front of all these people.
Like I said, they have their security issues. They have their rules.
They need to
and everything.
understand the First Amendment, sir. You know, it's not a joke. A lot of police officers lost their lives. People went to war for
You're
these
100%
rights.
right. I agree with you.
You know, so this guy's a tyrant. He has no authority to tell us to stop filming. We're not just breaking the law. We're not stopping the service. We're not even passing the security area. What's his problem?
Huh?
He has no
I'm still
authority.
trying.
You know, he has no authority over us. We're not breaking the law. If he doesn't like the camera, that's tough luck. Beyond from that way over here is called freedom. Once you go that way, you're waiving your rights. But right here, you're in a public area, sir.
The guy pushed you. That's what you do to a shopping cart. You push a shopping cart to guide it along. That's all he did.
You guys are sharing the building with the city hall.
Yeah.
This is not just so.
I know, but you understand we're separate entities. They got,
I understand, but you're the guy in charge right here, brother.
I know. And that's why we're sitting here talking, brother. We're trying to work it out.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to help you out the best I can. I'm not.
If they understand that we have the right to be here and film and leave us alone, we'll be on our way.
Fair enough.
But they need to know that we're leaving because we want to, not because we're under pressure.
Fair enough.
So just
All
let
right.
them know.
All right, man.
I appreciate
Ask for
you.
your name. First name.
I'm
or
Enrique, brother.
nickname?
I'm Enrique.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Malcolm.
Malcolm. All right, Malcolm. Nice to meet you, Malcolm.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna be hanging out here for a minute too. I just
Cool.
make sure there's no issues.
Nope.
Okay?
There won't
So,
be no issues.
Like I said, we have the rules about the mask. I'm not the mask police.
It's just awesome. I appreciate that.
Okay.
It's just we're trying to bring awareness on freedom of the press.
Okay.
If we walk in here with a pound of makeup and a camera crew and everything,
And you understand what
he'll probably be okay with that.
They're trying
But
to-
since it's
Okay. Enrique, you
us-
understand they're trying to run court here. Just
Well, and
don't
that's
be
part
as
of the- that's
don't
part-
be as just. If you guys
being
want to
very-
film, sit here.
Yeah,
that's
we're being very
perfectly fine.
polite, and this is probably part of the reason that we do this is because the First Amendment, including freedom of the press, actually does apply in those doors too, in the public lobby areas as well, right? And this guy, he doesn't-
Actually, Supreme Court.
We don't want to talk to you, sir.
The Ohio Supreme
I had to cut some of this out because it's just him bragging about 100 million views and all that kind of stuff.
Superintendents of the Ohio Supreme Court.
So you're
That's why you're not allowed to film that there, and why you're not allowed to film once you move past these doors.
the Supreme Court is allowed to violate your First Amendment.
We're done.
Oh, now we're done. You see this guy. He's the type of guy that wants to talk and he won't let other people talk.
I'm trying to keep the peace here.
Me
Okay.
too. Me too.
Can we just talk just right over here? Just keep filming.
I mean, if anyone's
How are you?
Good. A lot of us have the right to not be on your camera as well, and you didn't ask permission for us.
well,
Let's start a big debate.
No,
here.
we're not. This is something. Look,
I
ma'am,
understand.
I understand you might not know about it. I'm not here to film you whatsoever. But we're here working on a story about the First Amendment. You see, we have freedom of the press. Here in America, you are allowed to video record in a public place. You see, it's your right. So a lot of people say what you say. I understand that you may not be informed. It's okay. A lot of people tell us the same thing. I have the right not to be filmed. That's the most common line I hear. But that's not true. You see, I do this for a living. So I know what I'm talking about. We have almost 250 million combined views on the internet. Why? Because people do the wrong thing on video. If I'm the one doing something wrong, no one's gonna care. He would have arrested me already. This guy wants me arrested for sure. We're just peaceful people. Love, peace, and harmony.
How is this helping our Constitution? They're just going in circles. They don't know what they're talking about.
I mean, and
that's why we're just here to try to make sure everything goes smooth. You guys do what you guys do.
And I appreciate you being here.
Thank you. I'm so glad. You see, I'm so glad we're back. How's it going?
That's unfortunate. And this guy, I mean, literally, if you guys weren't here, this guy would try to get it.
Do they have authority to physically remove people? He does.
Like I said, we'll look into that. Like I said,
I'd like to press charges against that gentleman for physically assaulting and battering me.
Well, we can make a report. We can go there. We can look into that.
Okay.
Like there's cameras and all that. We'll look into
During
all that.
investigation, you'll typically investigate and detain someone, correct?
What? They're not going anywhere. Yeah, they're here. He works here, but he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but you should be asking for his ID then. Because if we break the law, you'd be asking for my ID. I was nice enough to give you my name because I believe that you're a nice guy. But we love our rights, bro.
And that's fair. Yeah. I do too. That's why I live here.
If you say so. This guy just told me that if someone breaks the law at work and he says so, they can stay there.
As long as we do the investigation and they stay there, not causing.
No. It's not if you say so, you better be right about the person not breaking the law.
You don't have to do a timely investigation. You can do
That's what worries us.
Against this gentleman for physical assault, and battery.
He said we'll look into it.
No, I don't need to.
Well, how would you like to see it? You want to see it in 4K?
We're going to need your guys' license.
I want him to be detained and his information first, and then I will give you my information.
That sounds good.
Right here. He's not
Okay,
going
so
anywhere.
I would like him.
I know, but he broke the law.
He broke the law. This is a double standard.
Except
no,
it's not a double standard.
Yes,
it's not a double standard.
Why is not?
He's right here. He's right here. He's not going anywhere.
So it doesn't make a difference whether he's going.
He's not.
I know, but you guys should be asking him for his ID right now.
You should at least get his ID. Once you get his
We're
ID,
getting your side of the story first, and we'll need your guys' IDs. No. If you want to report on file,
And that's true, and that's true, and that's true. But usually,
that's true.
But usually you ID first the person that's suspected of committing a crime. Yes. Oh, so you go ID the victim first, and then
we talk to the victim first because they're the ones that typically want to make the complaint. We'll get their side of the story.
I've done this.
Then we'll go talk to him. I've done this for 14 years. Okay, I talk to victims all the time. I talk to them first.
But there's no reason that you would need my ID before you got his information. There's absolutely no legal basis for that whatsoever.
I mean, we could do that, but
What specific legal basis would there be for that?
Because usually the victim calls. I come to you. Hey, what's your name?
Okay,
what's your address?
Explain to me the
What's your phone
process.
number? I'm explaining it to you.
Thank you.
Okay? If you want to listen, close your mouth. That's fine. Okay? I'm explaining it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right? I'll get your information. Be like, Enrique, what happened today, buddy? I came here recording, da-da-da. He physically put his hands on me, told me the side of the story, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to talk to him, hear what he has to say.
he has 2 charges.
Okay, listen.
Because he
Then
was this.
I'll pull the video, watch it all, and then I'll come back to you and be like, hey, this is what's going to happen today. Hey, this is what's going to happen today. And go from there, okay? But usually it's not, I typically talk to the victim first. That's how it goes.
And then once you talk to the victims, then what do you do with the suspect?
I will talk to the suspect. There's usually two sides to the story. And then there's probably cameras in here, so then we'll probably pull cameras. So we'll go over.
So when will you guys be pulling the cameras?
Okay, I'm trying. Taylor, you can grab their information for me. Sure.
I would like to have my information taken out.
You're like a little baby. It's like, no, he's got to have his before me, and you guys have to leave before me. Grow up, guys.
Respectfully, I've done this a number of times, and when someone breaks the law,
For 14 years.
It's all part of their MO. They have to humiliate the cops that are dealing with them. They have to The cops have to go first, and you take his ID before mine. They're like a bunch of little kids. Okay, Elmo. How much did you pay for the court? I can ask you the thing as him, jerk.
If you want to make a complaint on the officers, listen.
I wanna press charges on that guy.
There's nothing to press charges.
What about this? Oh, he wasn't disorderly by telling us to, sir? Tipton.
Malcolm Tipton.
Split second. Malcolm Tipton, guys. Okay. He says no law was broken, guys.
Like I said, if you want to file a complaint on the officers, you're more than welcome. I got paperwork down here you can fill out.
So it's not illegal for him to give us an unlawful order when he has no authority to have us physically removed from a public building? That's not illegal?
They've had those signs up there. They have these mask
It doesn't
signs.
make a difference.
They asked you to leave.
Sir, the sign, I could print a sign and put it up. What law?
If you want to file a lawsuit, you think if we did wrong?
Listen,
sir,
this is not a for a lawsuit, bro. I don't need the city's money. I make my own money. Okay?
This is a very cut and dry, though. This gentleman had us physically removed. He doesn't have the authority to do that. That's breaking the law.
Okay. This is his court.
How much? Let me ask you something. How much did he pay for this court?
What's that?
How much did he pay for it? Because
no
you said it's his court. So how much he paid for
I'm
it?
just a street cop
This is
here.
this is our court, bro.
This is our court.
Like I said, if you have a complaint against the officers,
I have a
you're
lot of
welcome to
complaints.
file a complaint.
I have a lot of complaints.
Then we can come down here and fill
You're
out
gonna
some
have your
paperwork.
own complaint.
That's perfectly.
And this guy broke the law by being disorderly, and you don't care.
He asked you to leave. That's it.
No, he physically had police.
Okay, and
He
that's
had
it.
tyrants.
If you
He
have-
ordered tyrants
listen,
to
if you have
remove
a-
us.
If you have a complaint against the officers, the way they handled it, we can go fill out some paperwork right this second.
Okay, sir, but you obviously have a misuse of police funds. He's in no authority. Okay. He has no authority. You're saying okay. We just had our rights violated, and you don't care. We're physically
I disagree.
If you care, then you.
So it's okay for public employees.
Make a complaint on the officer. We
Okay,
can go
one
fill out
last
some
thing.
paperwork.
One last thing. Okay,
Yes.
so if I physically remove somebody, I'm not any of the general public, but let's just say I physically remove this rotund gentleman right here.
Okay.
Would you arrest me right now?
If we all ganged up on him,
They're employees here. They work here.
Oh, so
okay?
employees can break the law.
No, that's not that. They didn't break the law. Okay, they asked you to put a mask on, not to record here. They obviously have signs.
They're giving us illegal
Okay,
orders.
guys, if you go to a
Illegal orders.
supermarket
The officers came over.
and
If you
you
have a
push the
complaint against
cart
the officers-
around, are you assaulting that cart or are you guiding that cart? Come on, kids. Grow up.
no, my complaint is on the other guy. He's being disorderly. You say he's not. How
I
can
saw there was nothing there.
really
Okay.
rushing us out of the building is not being disorderly?
Okay, the
So
officers are the ones that did that. So those are the ones you have
by his order.
Okay.
By his order. So who is this guy that the officer respect him so much?
Enrique. I'm not going to debate this any longer.
You don't have to, because we already got what we already got the content that we needed. We already know what you guys are about. You would never go against one of your own. You would never. How many bad cops have you ever arrested? You said 14 years, right?
Yes.
So how many bad cops you ever arrested?
Have I arrested? None.
None. Let me find out. Why? Because you have no bad cops in your city, right? None. Let me guess. That's the answer? No. You haven't arrested any bad cops because you would never turn your back on the Thin Blue Gang, sir. You see?
Your opinion,
No, it's not an opinion.
All right, man.
So my last question is, if I physically try to remove this gentleman right here, are you going to arrest me?
Of course.
You will arrest me, right?
Of course.
Yes, if I literally try to physically remove this gentleman, will you arrest me? Because that's the thin blue line, right? That's the thin blue line. You will never go against somebody else that you do.
I disagree with you.
Okay,
I disagree
you
with
disagree,
you.
so I'm going to try to remove this gentleman right now.
Do not touch him.
Hey, don't touch him. But you guys can touch us.
Now let me tell you something, Elmo. Welcome to the real world, where they have real life characters, and we live our lives and we raise our kids, and that's what we do. You're living in a dream world.
Oh, look who's here. You're the one that rushed us out. Wasn't it you? Oh, we're back here. How do you feel, loser? How do you feel? How do you feel? You must feel very, very sad right now. Yeah, do the walk of shame. Oh, my sergeant. Oh, my sergeant. No, hold on. This is the guy that broke the law. You see? There you go. Arrest him.
If you want to make a complaint, we can walk right down.
No, it's not a complaint. He broke the
So
law,
if I push him, is he going to fill out a complaint, or am I going to be arrested?
right?
So, and when the law is applied differently That's the definition of fascist. You, sir, are a fascist. And you're disrespectful to Rosa Parks, you're disrespectful to George Washington. You are a redcoat tyrant sellout. Placing the Thin Blue Gang above our rights.
You're a sellout. You are a sellout. You're a sellout. You're a sellout. You should.
You, sir, but you're a sellout. And you, too.
Actually, on the bright side, I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm part black. I'm part black, okay? I'm part black. They disrespected us.
You guys come in here smart.
You guys know nothing about what's going on.
We have rights too, so get out, okay?
Oh, that you see, look, her right is for us to leave.
Opinion. Just like you've had opinions today.
Sir, our rights are facts, okay? It's written in black and white.
I never said they weren't.
I just want to let you guys know that we came back because we didn't have to wear masks. These people are violating our rights. There are cold cases. There are cold cases. There are cold cases. No, you don't know anything about it.
We watch everything you guys.
Okay, great.
We're watching you.
Leaving under our own accord.
What's your name? What's that guy's name?
You guys are in here disrupting stuff and trying to put it on them like they did something.
Why are you standing in the middle? You see, he's trying to get me not to see his name. You're the biggest loser ever. What's your name, bro? What's your name? Okay. And your badge number? 644. Okay, guys. This is what we're gonna do, guys. Everyone, because we have thousands watching right now. So, ma'am, I am black too, Puerto Rican. Do you know what they do to Puerto Rican people too? So you're saying they're racist? They're saying, look, man, I'm trying to protect you from having them saying that you're racist. I don't think you're racist. I just think that you do a terrible job. Okay.
Around anything you say.
Don't take no picture.
Get out of here, me.
Yeah, you better go.
Seriously.
Oh, so you want to talk to the camera guy and then don't want to be video guy?
You guys come in here starting all this.
You need to mind your own business.
You need to get out. You don't know them and they don't know you.
You're calling them. You're calling them.
You guys are in here disrupting.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
Why do you think we came right back? Because
just turn the stupid camera off.
no.
That's all you gotta do.
No.
You guys are the ones breaking the law.
Oh, we're breaking the law.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
See our
You're disrupting our lives for your YouTube views.
No one here is breaking the law. No one here is breaking the law.
We're trying to get you YouTube views.
Ma'am, you guys are getting them for me. I'm just recording. I'm just recording.
Because you knew you're not allowed to, just to get a reaction.
Yeah, because I know you're a disrespectful bitch.
I don't care what you think.
You don't. Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah. Why are these people disrespecting us?
Come on.
I'm sick of being disrespected by everybody.
You guys come in here and promote.
Shut up, Karen. We're leaving.
Okay.
Shut up, Karen. What you gonna do? We're leaving. We're leaving. Shut up, Karen.
You can walk yourself out.
Karen.
You can walk yourself. Thank you.
They started stuff with other people.
That's fine.
That's fine. And
We're
we're walking this way too. We're getting out of here too.
Would you
Oh, okay. So
go ahead first.
we'll go after you guys.
All right, we're right here.
Yep.
We're right here.
You see, they work for us. We don't work for them. Until you break the law, they work for you. They're under you. Until you break the law, they're under you. They have planted fear into society for a long time. There's 350 million Americans. There's 800,000 cops. They ain't shit on. They ain't got shit on us. They ain't got shit on us.
Okay, folks, I'm going to end it here. He just goes out into the parking lot and he roams around and he just starts talking about how many views he's getting. And anyway, listen, I got a link down below. It's a great website that will help your channel if you're a YouTuber. It's called TubeBuddy. It's one of the best purchases I've ever made with this channel. It gives you up-to-date, on-time stats about your channel, how to do keyword searches, everything. It takes care of everything for you, and even when you search somebody else, it shows you what their stats are and how they're growing their channel, so you can compare a little bit. Give it a smash, and I'd just like to say thank you for watching, and please share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next video.